Hey John, this is me editing your essay, and this is the video, and you will also get the file that I edit. Okay, so our title, to what extend, hmm? Oh, you inserted a header there. Okay, so I think I made a mistake. It should be to what extent, with the T, to what extent has the traditional male role changed in the last 20 years? Okay, so first let's check how many words we have here. So you have 241 words. That's good. Much better than 103. So first, yeah, you have the three sections here. Intro, and then body paragraph 1, and then you have body paragraph 2, and body paragraph 3. But 하지만 there's no conclusion. 여기 in conclusion 써야지. At least something like, or therefore, like. So thirdly is your third change, but you need a 마무리, like in conclusion or so, or there's many things you can use. So here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your introduction, 일단 you need to talk about fixed areas between male and female are getting fade since entering society. See, it's like 너무 갑자기 이렇게 들어오는 거야. So you need to write something like 예를 들면 like a preview. When you watch a movie, you don't get, you want to get a little preview before it. That's what the introduction is. So, to what extent has traditional male role changed in the last 20 years? So what you can say is that for as long as people can remember, males have had more advantages than women. Males have had more advantages than women. Many can argue that it is due to the roles that each gender is expected to fill, something like that. For as long as people can remember, males have had more advantages. Males have had more advantages than women in society. We don't need to put it in society. Okay, let's change it. Of course, when you write your essay, you need to always change things and keep reading it. So me too, I need to read it again. So this is good, I think. For as long as people can remember, males have had more advantages than women. So 여기 보면 the first sentence is like 여기 관련된 거, but not answering the question yet. Okay, so to what extent has the traditional male role changed? The next, many can argue that it is due to the roles that each gender is expected to fill. Okay, so this is 약간 still not answering the question. Here, fixed areas between male and female are getting fade since women started entering society. Okay, so and then we could say expected to fill fixed areas between males and females are, we would probably say beginning to fade, probably better. Beginning to fade since, oh no, so 여기 you put the PP here, so then we need to put females have begun to fade since women started entering society. What do you mean? The working society, maybe? Because, since I guess they weren't part of society at first. since women started entering. Probably what would be better is since women started to get started to be a part. So a part, right? Some proven started to be since women started to become a part of society. And I think there will be only physical difference between them. Okay, and in the end, there will be only physical differences between them. You don't want to have two of these chanchitas between them. Yeah, so to what extent has traditional males? But you didn't really answer this question yet. So has the traditional male role changed? So there will only be there will only be physical differences between them. So it's kind of a little 애매해. So for as long as people can remember, males have had more advantages than women. Many can argue that it is due to the roles that each gender is expected to fill. Fixed areas between males and females have begun to fade since women started to become a part of society. Okay, so you're saying that it has changed. 근데 to what extent? And in the end, there will only be physical differences between them. 여기 보면 to what extent has traditional role changed in the last 20 years? In the end, there will be only between them. And then we could say in the last 20 years the traditional male role has greatly changed. 이렇게 정확하게 말을 해야 돼. Like before you go into 여기 first reason 정확하게 얘기해야지. Like it has changed a lot, or how it's changed. Or you can say the last 20 years the traditional male role has greatly changed. That's kind of 애매해. I would say something like this. The last 20 years the traditional male role has become more of a sensitive figure or something, figure of person, more of a sensitive figure. In the last 20 years, the traditional role has gotten less dominant in the following ways. So 이렇게도 쓸 수 있어. And then you could say the first way, right? First, you can say men don't need to. Probably this is probably less dominant. 이건 맞는데. Okay. Roles has gotten less dominant in the following ways. Firstly, the social role 여기 has changed, right? Firstly, the social roles has changed. So the roles of men and women. The social role has changed. I guess, the social role of men. The social role has changed. Men must keep livelihood by earning money. So you're talking about the past. So you gotta say in the past, men probably had to maintain livelihood by earning money. And then 여기는 비교하잖아. So you can say while women were expected, or you can say women had to. 근데 여기 아까 had to 썼잖아. So you don't want to use it again. So while women were expected to raise their child and do household chores. But nowadays, or you can say however, But nowadays, not only can women make money for the family, but men, family, and we could put a comma here. We don't have to, but men must take care of the house. Or you can say men must, or you can say, but men must help with housekeeping. But nowadays, not only women for the family. Oh yeah, we don't need but here because 여기 not only family. But nowadays, can earn money for the family. Go around for the family. Men must help with house. 좀 이상해. But nowadays, let's just ignore this. It's fine. Men must help with housekeeping. Some families are doing. Some families have the man and woman both earning money and doing housekeeping, right? Housekeeping, 명사, 동명상, and doing housekeeping. Furthermore, okay, so you are furthermore, 여기 대문자 furthermore, the small things were considered as their own work, such as driving, cooking. What? I don't know what that means. The small things. Let's just say small tasks. Like, thing 잘 쓰면 안 돼, right? thing은 뭔데, right? Furthermore, small tasks were considered as their own work, such as driving and cooking. Okay. I don't know who there is. It could be man or woman. Okay, I don't know. When men, 여기는 you need to use the when men tried to cook. Okay, so 여기는 for example 들어가야지. For example, when a man tried to cook in the past. Tried to cook in the past. No, when the man tried, for example, I could put here in the past, when a man tried to cook, his parents stopped him to do with saying that, what? His parents stopped him and said that this is not a man's work. Perhaps an old man still thinks these things are not his works. Here, comma. But young men, but a young man, okay? But a young man has a different mind. Has a different mind, or you can say has different thinking. That's probably better. 자연스러워 has different thinking. They easily move around women's area. Women's area 뭔데? So we can say they can easily. 이거 진짜 모르겠어. I don't know what this means. They can easily move around women's areas. Okay, 그냥 빼자. Okay. Already here we have a lot of words. It's 193 actually. What? How many words is this? Tools, word count, 305. Ooh. That means it's long. Okay. Secondly, the procession has changed. 여기 다 PP has changed. or just the perception changed. 여기 was changed to 동사, right? The perception has changed. Men also pay attention to their appearance. So 여기 보면 you're talking about not less dominant, but you can say in the last one the male role has let's just do changed in the following ways because it's very like 그냥 일반적인 changes. It's okay. Better is to make it more specific, like less dominant, meaning they're not as dominant means like powerful, right? So more equality, but this is okay too. Secondly, the perception of perception of man has changed. Men also pay attention to their appearance. They have an interest in makeup. Makeup, maybe in Korea. Yeah, I guess so. They have an interest in makeup, hairstyle, and clothes for making themselves good-looking man. Okay. They have an interest. 그거보다 they are interested in, right? They are interested in makeup, hairstyle, and clothes. Not for making. 투부정사. To make. They're interested in clothes. No, not that. So that they can make themselves look good. Okay, let's not put like a 목적어 here again. Okay, this increasing attention to self detail. The company would change products only because they know that they put the okay. This increasing detail has pressured companies which usually, right? which usually made products only for women to develop items for men. 일반적인 말을 할 때 여기 plural, okay? Not like just one 명사. To develop items for men because they knew men no longer hesitated to buy these goods. Besides, magazines is published for men and sold very okay. So let's take this out because already we got lots of words. We got like 300 words here. Thirdly, job was changed. Okay, so thirdly, you can just say job. 이거 이렇게 짧게 쓸 수 없어. You can say thirdly, men now work jobs only women traditionally worked. Men now work jobs that women traditionally worked, right? Nurses and secretaries are considered jobs. Nurses and secretaries are often considered. You can't put like considered because 백프로 we don't know. Are often considered jobs only for women. On the contrary to this, labor. On the contrary to, I guess, yeah. Okay. Labor work is considered a job for men, or a job for men. The line of the job from gender. I see. The what you're trying to say here. Line of the job from gender is destroyed because of low employment rate and developed equipment. We can say I don't know what you're trying to say here. You know what? Your essay is already long enough with just 2 reasons, right? So let me just check how many words this is. I'm going to take out the last one. 253. So IELTS only needs to be 250 words. So I'm going to take this out. So just two reasons, okay? In conclusion, we need to, men and women now play different roles than they did 20 years ago. Women, so you can say, 여기는 you kind of 이거를 you're summarizing it, and so what is you said here, so women are making more money now, and men are taking care of the house, and men, they care about their appearance. And 아까 your third reason 이거랑 비슷해, so you can just put that information there. So anyways, 20 years ago, women are, let's think of this. More and more women are becoming breadwinners. breadwinner는 뭔지 알지? A breadwinner is like a 집에서 돈 버는 사람, right? So the breadwinner is usually the father, but nowadays it's a dual income, right? Through that, like man and woman. 근데 the breadwinner is like 빵, 빵을 먹고 살아야 되잖아, right? So the breadwinner. So more and more women are becoming breadwinners, while stay-at-home fathers are not unusual. Also, men are more into fashion than in the past, and traditional roles are being reversed. So we need a conclusion here, and then so 여기 보면 this is just 여기 약간 중요한 부분, but you cannot write it exactly the same. You need to use different words. And 여기 앞에 보면 in conclusion 있잖아, right? So in conclusion, this is your 의견. So you're saying yes, many different changes. So here's our intro, reason 1, reason 2, and conclusion. 이렇게, this is very simple. First sentence of this is your main opinion, and then your second main opinion. Everything else is details and examples. And here your introduction, I just fixed it. And last but not least, 마지막, a last sentence you can put something like advice or some kind of future prediction, like a 예상. So you can say something like this. You can say 20 years from now, the roles will change again, and no one knows exactly what to expect. So 이렇게 마무리하는 거야. 20 years from now, the roles will change again, and no one knows exactly what to expect. So it's like a final thought. So 여기 보면, how many words do we have here now? Now we have 316. Okay, so now it's too long, I think. I'm not sure. So 너무 길면 그냥 여기서 밑에서 깎아도 돼. Something from here, here. So for example, I can as long as people, and then we could say here, I can just, for as long as has had more advantage, and then we can say, however, fixed areas between males have begun to fade. So here I took some words out, and here, nowadays, not only can women earn money, well, we're spectators, but nowadays, we can say things, nowadays, the roles have changed. Okay. And how many words is that? It's 293. Furthermore, small tasks, for example, in the past, but nowadays rules have changed. Sometimes 이것도 필요 없어. 이거 furthermore, take that out. Here. And I can just make this shorter. And men are more into fashion than in the past. Let's take that out. So having too many words is not good either. So I think this is fine now. So this is how many words? Around 262. Okay, so 262. That's perfect. All right, this is your essay, 과목. Also, try to get more examples next time. Okay, example. For example, firstly, secondly, that's like very simple. You can use other words too. Yeah, that's fine for now. This is it's gone better. Just make sure to think of your grammar to self.